Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and let's get into the video. So as you all know that today is the expiry day and it did not move like expiry day and it did not show any kind of strong movement here. It opens gap up and shows negative movement and it continuously took support from that 14,200 to 250 level, and right now it closes around 14,550. And you can clearly notice that previously also on Friday there must be seen much larger movement than expiry day. So I can relate to that. So if it opens gap up and if it trades above 14,600 or 650, then it may be show some positive movement here, because continuously it goes sideways for the last 4 to 5 days. So if it closes above that or closes below that, then you can expect some good movement here. And target we can set to round level 42,000. Next target we can set to 42,250. So for taking any kind of trade, let's look into 15-minute candle. So in 15-minute candle, you can clearly notice here that it continuously goes sideways and it did not closes above that zone, which is 41,650 to 600 level. So if it opens flat and closes above that, then you can expect some buying pressure here, and it needs to closes this resistance, which is 14,670, and our first target will be round level 14,800. And I don't think so round level 14,000 would be act as any kind of resistance level. So when it breaks that, then you can set our target to round level 42,000. And if it opens flat and if it shows any kind of negative movement, we can't take trade for selling trade, because it needs to closes below that round level 14,400 to 14,350 level, because previously also it took continuously support from that level. Today it also took support from that level. So it needs to closes below that or closes below 14,300, then you can expect some selling pressure here. So if it opens gap down and trades below 14,300, then you can also take trade for selling, and target will be round level 14,200 to round level 14,100. And that's all about Bank Nifty. Now let's look into Nifty in 1 day candle chart. So in Nifty, you can also notice here that today it tried to closes above that zone, which previously acted as a resistance level, which is 7,900 level, and but it could not resist there. So my suggestion would be, if it market opens flat or opens gap up tomorrow, then you can expect some buying trade here, and target you can set to round level 18,000 to 18,080. And if it opens gap down, and then we will going to take trade for any kind of selling trade. But for taking any kind of selling trade, we will going to look into 15-minute candle. So in 15-minute candle, you can clearly notice here that it continuously try to goes up, and in a smaller time frame you can also notice that it shows some positive movement here also. But my suggestion would be, if market tomorrow opens flat, then you can expect some buying pressure here, and if it opens gap up, then you can also take trade for buying, because it continuously try to closes above 7,900 level, but it could not resist there. So if it opens gap up, then you can expect some buying pressure here. And if it opens gap down, we will going to wait, because it continuously took support from that 18,000 level, and previously it also act as a resistance level. So when it act as a support level, it continuously took support 3 times already. So my suggestion would be, if it breaks that 70,800 level or 830 level, then we can expect some selling pressure here, and target will be 7,050 to 7,720. And as I said, you can clearly notice your W pattern also running here. So it needs to closes above that by opening flat or opening gap up, then you can expect some buying trade here. And that's all about Bank Nifty and Nifty. And for taking any kind of trade in Bank Nifty options, you need to focus on Bank Nifty components, because Bank Nifty components are providing movement to Bank Nifty options. So if it shows any kind of positive movement, then you can expect some buying trade in Bank Nifty, and shows any kind of negative movement in Bank Nifty component, then you can expect some selling pressure there. So in HDFC Bank, it continuously tried to closes above 1660, but it could not did that. So my suggestion would be, if it opens gap up and trades above 1660, then you can expect some buying trade here. And you can also take trade for selling if it trades below 1650 level, then target you can set to round level 1642, round level 1630. And in ICICI Bank, it also try to closes above that 860 level. So if tomorrow market closes above 861 or 860, then you can expect some buying trade here, and target you can set to 870 to 75. In SBI Bank, it also try to closes above that 550 level. So if tomorrow market opens flat and closes above 552 or 51, then you can expect some buying trade here, and target will be around 560. And we could not take any kind of large quantity trade here, because previously it took resistance from here and it continuously took support from that low level. So it maybe go sideways in SBI Bank. In Kotak Bank, you can clearly notice here that it today it shows some positive movement here, and it tried to close above 1770. So but to take any kind of buying trade, my suggestion would be let it closes above that 1780 level, which previously continuously act as a resistance level. When it breaks that, then you can assert some buying trade there. Now let's look into Axis Bank. In Axis Bank, you can clearly see that it continuously goes down. So my suggestion would be you can also took trade for selling to if tomorrow market closes below 865, and target we can set to round level 860. So now let's look into IndusInd Bank. In IndusInd Bank, it shows some positive movement here, and right now it trades around that resistance level, which previously act as a major resistance level. So my suggestion would be if it opens a gap up and if it trades above or trades around 1170 and shows any kind of negative movement, then we can take trade for selling, and we can set our target nearly 1150 to 1140. And that's all about Bank Nifty and Nifty. And if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and share it. So let's meet on another video.